Well, good morning. I'm out here in the desert. This is Joshua Tree National Park. I was going to sit and work from inside the vehicle because I thought it was going to be cold. The wind's chilling the temperature, as it were. But it's nice out here, so I decided to work off a bench. As always, when you get a chance to chat to the rangers and so forth, I was uh, I was informed that because I'm a retired vet, even that I now have a pass that gets me into national parks for free for the rest of my life. And on top of that, um, asking where I could go ahead and set up um, at the park for just a few hours. He said, "Let me see if I have an emergency space for you." And she did. She looked that stuff up and figured out there's a spot for me. And here I am at the spot. These are all just drive ups. Um, you can pop a tent, I suppose, and have yourself a campfire. But this is where I'm located right now. As you can see, I have some new equipment, especially that drive-on stake that you see right there. That is usefulness is yet to be determined, but it seems to work. I don't have to punch anything into the ground, and the antenna, as you might see here, there's the coax going up to the antenna, and the antenna is up there. There you go. And 63 feet of it go down into one of the bushes over there, held very lightly by a sort of promise of a knot. It's just a string wound against the bush, and that seems to be it. Thank you again for coming and visiting with me. I do ask for you to retroactively cross your fingers and help me activate today. The desert here is beautiful, and the weather right now couldn't be nicer. There's a slight wind, but hey, not to worry, it's going to work fine. So thank you so much. Stay with me, and I'll see you in a little bit. Ciao for now. Thank you for being with me this morning. I am starting out much later than I thought I would. I had one of the rangers from the parks here stop by, and we had a chit chat of about I'd say 30 minutes. That's pretty much how long they always last. 20, 30 minutes. And so I'm finding out a few things that have gone wrong. I don't have all of my equipment with me, but I did find out that one of my power poles came disconnected. So I kind of twisted the red lead back in there and stuffed it back in, and my radio's running for now. So any strong wind will make that a little bit more tenuous. That being the case, as you can see, I'm sitting out here enjoying the, let me put this back, enjoying the soft breeze, the nice wind, and that desert. I don't know what it is, but it most certainly is captivating. It's like nothing is out here yet. So much stuff is. Anyway, there you go. Let me. Some more things. So technology is out. nothing is hooked up here. I didn't realize that without uh, without a good connection, well, there's something going on with the camera. I can't control it. Again, I was just controlling it the other day. So you know what? It doesn't matter. So I've now had to degrade, and I'm going to be doing paper logging. Let's see how good that comes out to be. Um, so what do I need with paper logging? Obviously, I need to know the date, right? And everything that I'm going to do now will be the time, excuse me, local time. I do the conversions later. This way, all I got to do is look here and see what time it is, and off I go to do my thing. I don't hear anybody yet. Somebody is on the frequency. One 1.1. There we go. We'll see how it goes. So we are currently at 14.063. So all I need to get from these folks, obviously, is the call sign, the state, RST, and the time. So let's get started. On. That's one. My coding wasn't so good, but he gave me a 519. He's in Minnesota. or as people up there might say, Minnesota. Um, that's a bad accent, or yeah, bad accent on my part. So I heard him pretty well. I mean, he wasn't that strong, but he was strong enough. I give him a 5.59. And at this point, does it matter to me what they send me as a signal report? No, sir, not at all. It doesn't matter to me. I made the contact. I got one. Now I'm committed to actually upload a log. So we'll we'll see how it goes here. The winds are very light here, so I had the coax feed line hanging straight and connected to the radio, but a smaller gust of wind kind of pushed the radio a little bit. So in order to get a little bit of strain relief, the desert has a lot of rocks. So I basically placed a rock on top of the feed line, about 10 inches or so before a foot maybe before the radio, and it's providing stress relief to the connection, which is a good thing. And it's not heavy enough to crush that. From Ontario, right? That's no. This is also Minnesota. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, and that was 1150. All right, and on we go. So 339 both ways. Not bad for 5 watts. So I've been asked by folks, what do I expect? Um, you know, my opinions between QRP and QRO. All things being equal, doesn't much make a difference. I don't think. Yeah, power will get you a little further, but at the end of the day, Mother Nature decides. If the conditions are good, it doesn't matter if you're running 5 watts or 1500 watts. You're going to be doing just, you're going to get across because all you need to do is get above somebody else's noise level, right? And then they can hear you. And then, of course, you can make your contacts. Not so bad. But it is important to remember, right, that atmospheric conditions make the rules, and you have to play by those rules. Simple as that. You have no choice but to. Hello, hello. I am just fine, thank you. How about yourselves? Breezy, yes. Not quite broadcasting, but close enough. I'm an amateur radio operator, and there's a program called Parks on the Air nationwide, where you have both state level and federal level parks. And the idea is to take your equipment out to within the confines boundaries of the park, and actually set it up and transmit from that location, like I am doing here. And the idea is to make contact with 10 other ham operators, right, around the country or around the world. It just all depends on atmospheric conditions, not quite weather type atmospheric, but that little ball of plasma up there kind of does a few things to the ionosphere, and it helps sort of determine what's going to happen with the your transmissions, whether they're going to get absorbed in the atmosphere or bounce back. And I can talk to Japan, Australia, South America, Europe, and so forth with a setup just like you see right here. It is kind of cool, and well, in fact, it's like way cool. I love it. But you guys can do it too.
Well, actually, we did through our community emergency response team. We have a ham operator group that obviously you get your certification, and then you can be part of that aspect of the community emergency response.
Well, the thing is, right, certification for what you're talking about, maybe cert for local neighborhood type of certifications and so forth is one thing. But this requires a federal license for you to be able to operate. Lots of fun.
So it could be fun, and look at how much fun you have too.
I'm enjoying this, and then you get to talk to people. It kind of draws attention a little bit, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, that's okay. But it is a lot of fun. I meet people, have wonderful conversations with them, and they don't realize that all the dits and dots is Morse code.
You can hear it coming through. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so there's that, and that has a little like magic kind of thing. I don't know. This is in a way, this is quite romantic. This is a very very easy setup. It's many times the ham radio operators would talk about having 100 watts in a wire. Well, I got 5 watts in a wire, and so 5 watts is about as much power as your cell phone might put out, maybe. And I can tone it down even more. But this will reach across the world. Your cell phone ain't going anywhere. I mean, just turn it on right now. You see.
And you've got your DJI too, like you're filming.
I am actually filming right now because I put this up on on my website, activations that I do, people that I talk to. You know, of course, it gets edited, but yeah, it's a lot of fun to do that.
I love that. And we're going to check this out once we get back in range of cell service. It's been nice to be here for a few days with no connectivity, just
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, well, then this proves you can communicate without cell.
It does. It does. This is fantastic. Well, enjoy your rest of your day.
You guys enjoy your walk. And to you as well. I hope that didn't kill my temporary ownership of the frequency. Let's see what happens. Four good contacts I have right there. The N0TOP never panned out. He faded, disappeared, went to a different electrical dimension. So, with me, as it happens many times, I can't really tell if you can see me or not. Here's my hand, there's my hand, and I guess you see the, I don't know, below the brim shot. And people come up and they talk, and I never, ever, ever do I shoo them away. I try to get as many people as I can into the hobby because Hell's Bells is just that much more fun. These folks are sitting out here for a few days, camping out, enjoying the austere conditions that this location provides uh, without cell service. And they thought, hey, this is great. But I have no cell service either. But I am having some fun doing this stuff. So there you go. I'm going to take a video of my Parks on the Air flag flapping in the breeze Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. So I'm really bad with names and call signs. And there's a up factor there when it comes to associating names and call signs. So the first contact I made today was with Don. He's one of the instructors at LICW, Kilo Charlie Zero Delta Whiskey Zulu, and that was pretty. That's five. I keep a tally. I got my tally right there. You can see right there. I got five. Halfway there. N-T? N-E. I bet you it's Nebraska. N-E, Nebraska. Okay. All right, here we go. 7. Interesting, looking at this, I've been doing this for half an hour and it feels like it's a lot longer than that. The sun, the overcast makes it feel like it's a lot later in the day. Never mind that I got up at about 5:30. I had a 2.5 hour drive out here and then some. Interesting. I swear that was a T. Oh, there seems to be somebody encroaching on the frequency here. The conditions are changing a little bit. I hear him in there. He's obviously not on my frequency. I remember hearing that guy when I was hunting a day or two ago. Um, if I remember, I mean, his fist sounds familiar because I remember it was remarkable that his calling CQ and whatnot was one long continuous string of elements. So the letters ran together. There was no distinction between letters, let alone words. It was very difficult to copy. I can't remember now what. I mean, I finally made a contact with him. I hunted him, but it was not the easiest thing in the world to do. Is this another fader? WB0AGU. Come on, fella. Come on, dude. Wow. That's too bad. That's a second fader. Tired. Okay, 9 down. I know he sent me his name. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't quite copy it. Um, I- Activated. Five nine. $11. I'm going to stay here on 10 meters until actually about another 10 minutes. That will have me 1 hour activating for 1 hour. Thank you once again for spending the time with me during this activation. I got 11 contacts. Yeah, in the log, and they seem to be pretty good. I have a question on one, but that's easily fixed or taken care of. 11 contacts. Did it the old style, pencil and paper logging. So it's all in there. It'll be good to go. I'm going to have some fun with that. So yeah, thank you for being with me and enjoying this desert venue. It's it really is quite lovely here. I can't complain. Of course, it's different different plants and different views. Very brown, of course. I mean, it is a desert, but it is quite pleasant right now. Okay, we got another activation in the books. Thank you so much again for being with me. I do appreciate it very much. Leave me your comments. Let me know. Did I mess something up? I don't know. Did I get all the contacts correctly? You let me know. thank you so much again. You guys have a good Thanksgiving. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I wanted to do this just before that special American Day. So to all of you, let me give you thanks again, and may you all have a happy Thanksgiving. So I guess that's it. Ciao for now.